What if I told you sport marketers don't always play by the rules?
Well, good afternoon. We are here with Mr. John Bateman, the marketing director himself, and we're going to talk to him about ethics and marketing today. So, would you like to introduce yourself?
Glad to be here with y'all, Haley, and the rest of y'all. John Bateman, assistant AD, say with the athletic department here for marketing. My role is oversee our agreements with our concessions partner, our souvenir sales partner, oversee the printing of the game day programs for our ticketed sports and how those are then distributed out to our fans. And then administratively, I oversee the men's basketball program, the band, and the cheerleaders and the dance team.
Oh, wow. Well, you told us about your position. So, what motivated you, I guess, to go this route, and how did you get there? So, it's your background and your experiences.
I got started in athletics as a manager for the men's team here in school for basketball. Came up here in fall of '86. I started out in accounting, and I quickly realized that accounting was not really for me. I did stay in Terry, and I went with business administration, and the emphasis was on marketing, and so I could stay in there. But I really got out of accounting because accountants they do make a nice living, but their busy time of the year is during one of my most fun times of the year, as far as like a March Madness goes, right. And you have the Masters golf tournament, and you got the baseball season starting up. Those are all things I really enjoy, and I knew that it would take me away from trying to watch and enjoy things I like. So I knew that my love was sports, and so I kept doing my manager's role. They would play with men's basketball all throughout college. Then I went to graduate school in sports management.
Here at UGA?
Here at Georgia. At that time, I was a graduate assistant in the facilities and event management office.
Okay.
And my boss at that time was a guy, his name Greg McGarity, who is now the AD at Georgia 24 years later.
Goodness gracious.
But so I worked for him for a year as a graduate student, and then as part of the sports management program, I went off and did my internship, and that was at the Southeastern Conference office in Birmingham.
Okay.
And then I came back here in '94, been in various roles over the last 21 years, and that is what I'm doing now, is the marketing side of things.
How do you handle situations that involve ethical concerns? Like, is there a protocol that you follow, or is it just kind of personal decision, personal choice?
Yeah, I mean, we are encouraged to obviously think on our own, and do what we believe is in the best interest of the athletic association, our student athletes, our coaches, our fans, etc. there, and obviously do everything that we do within, say, the rules and guidelines set forth by the SEC and NCAA.
Right.
And also the university has guidelines.
Okay.
If we have any question about something that we're doing, if it's a plan to sell tickets, if it's a plan to sell merchandise, if we're trying to, even if you want to do like concessions, like we cannot use like likenesses of current student athletes on let's say the souvenir cups at the stadium, the ones that you like see in 32-ounce drinks. So if we ever have any question about something, we like go and speak to our compliance staff, and they are very, very good about giving us the rules interpretation, so we can know how to move forward in the event that there is a concern over something being within or outside the rules.
Right. And is it like a common thing for ethical concerns to be relevant in your job? Does it affect y'all? regularly, or sometimes? Is
It does. I mean, every day you got to be like conscious of something.
Right.
And another step in the process of being, if you had an approval process needed, there's a group out of Atlanta who we like currently partner with. It's called collegiate licensing,
Okay.
and CLC manages the marks, logos, and brands for tons of schools across the country, and they make sure that those schools' names, marks, logos, trademarks, etc., are all used appropriately. Let's just, for instance, the girly girl T-shirts, or the ones that said, when I used to be a girly girl, now I'm a chubby girl, or something. Those T-shirts and all that, and you just have to, one, go through like CLC, and they will like run out the ground ball per se, and check everything out of it, and usually will they'll have those people who are producing those like items to cease and desist, because they are using names, marks, and logos that are inappropriate for like use and everything.
Alrighty. What is your advice for aspiring sport managers like us getting their foot in the door and handling ethical situations once we're in the industry?
Well, I would say that, back in the day, I think if you like had a graduate degree, that kind of sets you apart from other people.
Right.
Now everybody's going to have that graduate degree, kind of, and then you've got to have experience now. Meaning finding experience through being a student assistant in school. So we've got students who help us out in sports information and event management facilities. All of those are ways to gain experience. Those are just ways, I think, that you show potential employers that you're serious about, say, what you're like doing.
Right.
And then when you are getting experience, just like know that no like job is too like little. You need to like tackle anything that somebody gives you, and do it to the best of your abilities. So forth there. There's our marketplace is a very crowded one.
Mm-hmm.
So you may start off making salaries that are nice, but not like maybe some of your friends who are in some other degree paths and career paths.
Right.
But I just think you need to do whatever anybody does. You need to do it because it's something that you enjoy doing.
Right.
Because if not, in 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now, you're going to start back over potentially, trying to find what that niche is that you do enjoy doing.
Right.
I think another thing about when you make decisions and all that you like do, I think you need to keep all the parties involved at the middle of your like decisions and your like thoughts and how you handle a situation.
Okay.
I think you need to, in our case, we would need to handle and consider the athletes, the coaches, the fans, our fellow staff members, because no two situations are the same. You do have experiences, say, that you can like draw off of,
Right.
but every now and then you are going to come across an experience that you like never have experienced, and it's going to be a first time for handling it. So you just need to like take a step back, look at all the information involved, think it through. Don't rush to a decision if you don't have to,
Mm-hmm.
and just keep everybody who is involved with this particular situation at the center of the decision, and try to make the best one for everybody involved.
Awesome. Thank you for your advice, and thank you for your time. We've enjoyed our interview with you today.
You're welcome, man.